Let's jump right into learning Water Fairies. And this will be extremely easy for you if you've already learned how to make hand shapes. I'll show this on a single strung harp first. It's easier to see the strings. So there are only two hand shapes in this entire song, and that is the triad with a little tail, which means taking your fourth finger and putting it on the string just below the triad. So imagine an animal and his head is up here close to you and his tail is right down there. It's a tiny little tail. C triad, little tail. And C triad, big tail, is just put your fourth finger down a little bit lower so now all the strings are equal. If you saw this on sheet music, it would look like an ice cream cone. So on this particular triad, it would be A, C, E, G. Those are the only two shapes. You're going to use the entire tune. Water Fairies is a mirrored four-finger pattern. So I'm playing four fingers and then the same four fingers mirrored. If it were unison, it would be, and if it was echoed, it would be, so this is mirrored. Tutorial 6 has what I call the jotting method. It's a way to write these things down. This is just too simple to need notation. And I think it's good to get away from that way of thinking in notation, classical notation. That way you think in patterns. Now I'll do a close-up and call it out. I'll do this slowly. 4 C little tails. 4 C big tails. 4 C little tails. 4 C big tails. Move up one notch. 4 D little tails. 4 D big tails. 4 D little tails. 4 D big tails. 2 G little tails. 2 G big tails. 2 F little tails. 2 F big tails. I love this next run, or arpeggio, because your fourth finger is always on a color. It's a G little tail, D little tail, G little tail, and all the way up. So I'll call it out. G little tail. D little tail. G little tail. D little tail. And G little tail. And that's a G158 rolled. It's rolled with this D, like 4 notes rolled. The last section is just your C little tails up the harp. C little tail. C little tail. C little tail. This is going to be a C158 with a G stacked in. Delay, rolled. Some of you will learn Water Fairies from what you just saw. And if you want to learn Water Fairies in a way so that you never make a mistake, you don't have to think while playing it, you never hesitate, then the next couple of videos will use a behavioral science technique to show you how to do that. Anyway, you'll really enjoy Water Fairies as a warm-up and as a beautiful piece to play for yourself or for others.